Your cat does weird stuff every single day, and you probably just shrug it off as cat being a cat. But here's the thing. Scientists have spent decades studying feline behavior, and almost every strange habit your cat has is sending you a message. Today, we're breaking down 16 of the most common ones. Stick around for number 16, because the reason behind it genuinely surprised us. Number 1. Why does your cat knead you like bread dough? It's called milk treading, and it goes all the way back to kittenhood. Kittens knead their mother's belly to stimulate milk flow. When your adult cat does it to you, it's basically saying you make them feel exactly as safe and loved as their mom did. That's about as high a compliment as a cat can give. The harder they knead, the happier they are. And if they're drooling a little, don't be grossed out. That's just extra bliss. The claws are completely involuntary, by the way. They're not trying to hurt you. Just throw a blanket on your lap and let it happen. Number 2. Why does your cat bring you dead animals? Your cat thinks you're a terrible hunter who's one bad week away from starving. Seriously, it has never once seen you catch prey, so it decided to take matters into its own paws. Dead mouse on the doorstep? That's level 1 training. A half-alive bird? Congratulations! You've been promoted to hands-on practice. In the wild, mother cats teach their kittens to hunt this exact same way. Your cat has classified you as its large, clumsy kitten, and it is trying to keep you alive. So when you scream and throw it away, to your cat, you just rejected the most loving thing it has ever done. Thank it, pet it, then quietly dispose of the gift when it's not looking. Number 3. Why does your cat knock things off the table? This isn't revenge. This isn't them being dramatic. This is science. Your cat is literally running physics experiments, studying gravity, trajectories, impact sounds. Their paw is how they understand the world, and a falling object ticks every box. It moves, makes noise, and changes position. It's also worth knowing that in the wild, cats poke at prey to check if it's really dead or just faking. Your pen failed the test. Sometimes it's also just a very effective way to get your attention when you've been ignoring them for too long. They figured out the formula. Dropped object equals human reaction. You can't be mad. That's genuinely smart. Number 4. Why does your cat lose its mind over a closed door? To a cat, a closed door is a personal insult. Your entire home is their territory, and a locked room is a direct violation of their right to patrol it. The thing is, they don't even necessarily want to go inside. They just need to know they can. The second you open it, they'll peek in, confirm nothing suspicious is happening, and walk away satisfied. Closing a door is like building a wall through their kingdom. Of course, they're going to complain about it. Number 5. Why does your cat try to bury their food? Ancient survival instinct, plain and simple. Wild cats don't eat all their prey at once. They hide the leftovers so other predators can't find them. Your cat is doing the exact same thing on your kitchen floor. They have no idea there are no predators in your apartment. The instinct just runs automatically. It can also mean they're not a fan of what you served them, and they're trying to cover it like waste. Fresh food in small portions, removed after about 20 minutes, makes this a lot less dramatic. Number 6. Why does your cat suddenly sprint around the house like something is chasing them? Welcome to the zoomies. Cats in the wild hunt, in short, explosive bursts, then rest for hours. Your indoor cat doesn't get to do that, so energy builds up until it hits a breaking point, and they absolutely lose it for about 5 minutes. Pupils blown wide, tail puffed up, bouncing off the walls. Then they collapse and fall asleep like nothing happened. Totally normal. Actually, a cat with no zoomies might be the concerning one. If it's happening at 2 a.m. every night, that's your cat telling you they need more active playtime during the day. Number 7. Why does your cat sit directly on whatever you're reading? You looked away from your cat to focus on something else. They noticed. So they sat between you and the problem. From their perspective, you were staring at a flat, lifeless object instead of at them, which makes absolutely no sense. They're fixing it. The warmth of a laptop is a nice bonus, but the main goal is your undivided attention. They don't understand work. They don't understand deadlines. They just know you're looking the wrong way. Number 8. Why does your cat prefer drinking from the tap? Running water is safer. That's been true for thousands of years of feline evolution. Still, water can go stagnant and harbor bacteria. Moving water is fresh. Your cat's instincts know this, even if your tap water is perfectly clean. Another thing, most people keep their cat's water bowl right next to their food bowl. Cats instinctively avoid water near prey because decomposing prey contaminates water sources. Move the bowl to a different room and watch how much more they drink. Better yet, get a cat water fountain. Dehydration is one of the leading causes of kidney disease in cats, so this actually matters quite a bit. Number 9. Why does your cat rub against you and the furniture? Scent glands along their face release pheromones, basically a personal signature. When they rub against the corner of your couch, it becomes their corner. When they rub against your legs after you've been out, they're covering you in their scent again because you came home smelling like the outside world, and that is simply unacceptable. It's also their way of including you in their territory. A cat that rubs against you isn't just being affectionate. They're literally claiming you as part of their world. Number 10. Why does your cat present you with their backside? This is how cats greet the people they trust most. Kittens greet their mothers this way. Adult cats do it with their closest companions. It's an invitation to sniff, which is how cats exchange information with each other. Your cat doesn't know you don't do that. To them, showing you a vulnerable part of their body means they have zero fear of you attacking them from behind. That's complete trust. If you're petting them and their rear goes up, they're just asking you to keep going. The base of the tail has a lot of nerve endings. Take the compliment. Number 11. Why does your cat chew on plastic bags and wires? The crunch of plastic mimics the sound of bones. Some bags even contain traces of animal fat that cats can smell. Wires move and look exactly like the tail of a small animal. Perfect prey. This behavior can also signal boredom, stress, or a nutritional gap in their diet. It's also genuinely dangerous, so take it seriously. Protect your wires, put bags away, and give them something appropriate to chew on. More interactive play usually cuts this down significantly. Number 12. Why does your cat scream at 3 a.m.? Cats are crepuscular, biologically wired to be most active at dawn and dusk. 3 in the morning is prime hunting hour in the wild. Thousands of years of living indoors has not changed this. Your cat wakes up full of energy and wants to go. The meowing is essentially them trying to wake up the group for a hunt. A few things that actually help: an active play session right before bed, a small snack before lights out, and, this is important, do not get up when they do it. The moment you respond, they learn it works. Number 13. Why does your cat squeeze into a box that's clearly too small? The walls of a box touch them on multiple sides, which is deeply calming, similar to how swaddling works for babies. Fewer open angles means fewer directions a predator could attack from. Studies on shelter cats actually showed stress dropped by half when they were given a cardboard box. Heat retention is another big factor. Cats love warmth, and a snug box holds body heat better than an open bed. Don't throw away boxes. For your cat, that's premium real estate. Number 14. Why does your cat stare at absolutely nothing? They're not seeing nothing. They're seeing things you can't. Cats hear frequencies up to 65,000 hertz. You max out around 20,000. They can hear a mouse behind a wall, a neighbor's cat down the street, the electrical hum inside your appliances. They also see in the ultraviolet spectrum, which means certain insects, urine traces, and light patterns are completely visible to them and completely invisible to you. When your cat stares at a corner, something is there. You just don't have the hardware to detect it. Number 15. Why does your cat lick you? In the cat world, mutual grooming, called allogrooming, is one of the strongest signs of social bonding. Mothers do it for kittens. Close companions do it for each other. When your cat licks you, you've been officially accepted as a member of their family. They're cleaning you, applying their scent to you, and mixing your scent with theirs to create what they consider a shared family smell. If they do it when you seem stressed, they may actually be responding to your emotional state. The rough tongue, the weird timing, all of it. It's just love in cat language. Number 16. Why does your cat ambush you from around corners? You're walking past the couch, minding your business, and your cat explodes out of nowhere and latches onto your ankle. That is not aggression. That is a perfectly executed ambush that their ancestors spent millions of years perfecting. Your moving legs triggered a hunting program so hardwired it doesn't even involve a conscious decision. The cat sees movement, the cat attacks. It's that automatic. Notice they usually let go right after? That's the full hunting cycle completing. Locate, stalk, ambush, catch, release. If it's happening constantly and with real intensity, they need more outlets for that energy. Get a wand toy and schedule daily hunting sessions. A cat that sets ambushes is a cat with healthy instincts. Be proud. Every strange thing your cat does has a reason rooted in millions of years of instinct, survival, and, more often than you'd think, genuine affection. They're not weird. They're just speaking a completely different language. Once you learn to read it, the whole relationship changes.